not wanting anything but your love and your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too long, and I'm not forgiving love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Westside, weaving, prime time, speeding, street run, creeping, low key, demon, teeth out, cheesing, having, eating, get mine, greedy, cold world, freezing. I can take a towel, try not to lose control. Been up 2 weeks around, no red lights on the road. Think getting what you have. Let's go, 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 let's go. Westside, weaving, get it, prime time.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it is New York. Pass to Fournier. Noel down low. The Suns clear it. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Pass to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. And a nice finish on the layup. Well, here we are at mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Randall, good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands, letting him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Fournier goes in. Crowder grabs the miss.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Outside Booker. He takes it in. And it's blocked by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Here's Barrett. Out of bounds. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Back to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Noel.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
Here's Crowder. Randall with a steal. Here's Fournier. No good with a layup. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Noel. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
How about the quick first step of Nerlens Noel? The mobility of the big, impressive.
It's Booker on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
New York calls.
And the Knicks call time here. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's quickly. Payne with a double. Nice move. Oh, and Johnson with a block. 13 feet out. Another shot. And he buries his first look.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's quickly. Tipped. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Blocked.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Known as a shot blocker coming in, Mitchell has added some discipline in that area, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt, because if you remember his first couple seasons, he was picking up way too many fouls. This guy is 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan and elite athleticism. He can stay patient, let the offensive player make his move, and still be in a position to contest.
Kept alive. Shamet into the lane. Tries again. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Right side, Robinson. Back to Reddish. To the paint. Johnson with a double team. Gibson. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low post scoring. That's nicely done.
Here's McGee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
That one goes in.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Bridges outside. And here's Payne. McGee has an open look. And it falls all over the rim and in. Here's quickly. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here. Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Pass to Gibson. Here's Reddish. Here's Robinson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Outside Payne. Now here's McGee. Robinson defending. Out to the right wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
It's scooped up. Second chance effort. And Gibson lays it in.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Phoenix calls timeout. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Paul. 27 points his last game. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Can't get it to drop. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Fournier. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Fournier's got his first points of the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Pick and roll. Chris Paul. They are synonymous with excellence. This guy in the two-man game, look out.
Second chance shot. In deep. Barrett drops it in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Crowder. It's tipped.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Back to Crowder. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And now the Knicks on the break. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And it's Crowder missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. The Knicks making a switch here.
Knicks substitution.
Reddish on the wing. Second shot opportunity. That puts him in the lead. Reddish has gotten his second bucket.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Shamet. It's not going to go for him. Randall with some nice D. It's quickly with a drive. And he dunks it down.
Assisted by.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw's off from Ayton.
Say, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Richard Robinson.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's McGee. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The line for your Suns. JaVale McGee.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Knicks with the lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Blocked. Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Knicks. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
On defense, the Suns. It's a 1-point game. From 7 feet away. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Three-pointer, Bridges.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
What a slam. That dunk was just ridiculous.
You see the defense, Grant? They're all making business decisions up there. The kick out to Paul. There's the drive. And it's blocked by Noel. To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
From Chris Paul.
Ayton's got 10 points.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Pass to Randall. No luck on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Here's Bridges. Oh, okay then.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Timeout called, the Knicks. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
The Knicks making a switch here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Lets it fly. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. And it's blocked. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
Personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Now into the
Here's Burks. It's hauled in by the Suns. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Booker with it. Randall's in his pocket. Back to Booker. Launches a three. Goes back up. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Pass to Crowder. Lays it up and banks it in. Crowder's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up with aggressive interior score.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
First team foul. Next substitution.
And here's New York now. They lead by 1. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
At the line for
that was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
At the line for 2.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches. Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Johnson with a bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 9.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to McGee. Now Payne. Back to McGee. And
impressive one-hand.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. He knows where he is. And the Knicks call time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Now here's Burks. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Over Payne. And that one's long.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. New York trailing. Left side, Walker. Inside. Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
First team foul.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. To the paint. Johnson. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Evan Fournier.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
To the inside. Here's McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got his first basket.
Well, you love to see a player improvise against a great contest, and Kemba Walker, it's second nature to him.
Here's Paul. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Suns lead by 3. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
So both teams making some changes here.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And McGee with the stuff.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
And there it is for him.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Shoots over Randall. Got a hand on it. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Next substitution.
Noel down low. Here's quickly. Stolen by Bridges. Hayden with it. They grab their own miss. Back to Booker. Out to Bridges. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Good chance here for Crowder. And the baseline jumper, no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
So they take the lead.
Wow, look at the way the big man, Noel, set up his guys. Puts the pass in the perfect position. Easy shot.
Here's Crowder. And it's blocked by Noel. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Paul. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
And Paul gets it to go.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Pass to Noel. And here's Randall. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Suns leading. Down low. Here's Ayton. Noel with the rebound. Knocks it loose. And here's New York now. Randall with it. Up and over Crowder. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
And Crowder with the jam.
Listen, we know that Crowder's work ethic is tremendous. So in these opportunities, he's ready.
Inside. Here's Randle. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Randle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
And here's New York now. They trail by 1. Walker. Hauled in by Paul. Crowder right side. Over Barrett. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to Noel. Money.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Ayton with it. The kick out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. No good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Yes!
The assist.
Such a tough proposition, guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Back to Bridges. Seconds left in the game. Baseline try. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Devin Booker.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season. And the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Past time with these other things. Know that you didn't mean to ruin my week. Know what you meant when you said those things. Know you mean well when you say your piece. Know you even though you don't know me. Know you already. I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So wait, thinking. I know you've been searching for someone.
get too when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast of ass, life don't last, don't been through it all. It's who you wanna be. Let's go. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Rose, I might pull your flexing on it like a rope. I might tell your girl you cute about it like standing on the table. Let me turn out when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast of ass, life don't last, don't been through it all. It's who you wanna be. I might bring them Brooklyn out on all this corners. I might bring them out and tell them do it. You already know, Roses. Make it turn up, baby, turn up when I. You already know. Gonna turn up and get at you, bands. Ain't stingy, she brought me up. Change up the temperature, I forgot this cash. Check the flex on it. We're talking this, I'ma flex on this. Canary yellow, but guess with the glow. Crushing this auto, my VVS froze. Turning up green like everything go. Need interpreters, I don't need to talk to you. I need a translator for this. So many anxieties, I'm stand on call. Ice spaghetti, y'all. So cold. Beat up the. Amelia, your food, she keep all the secrets. Solitary diamond, solitary. Ready to go slide and bang. Say none of my complaint for the campaign. Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on. Keep it light. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Got a couple models that can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast of ass, life don't last, don't get through it all. It's who you wanna be. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Roses. Roses. I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Full of t-shirt with the roll chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting their. My auntie was getting their education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate them.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Otto Porter. And that one's good by Giannis.
Well, Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Pass to Porter. Out to Thompson. From the wing. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Golden State foul.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
The other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Here's Golden State. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. It's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the Warriors decide to take... Their first time out here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Thompson outside. Pass to Looney. It's Curry outside. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Nemanja Bjelica.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 3-point lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution for your Warriors, Andre
Wiggins right side. Curry outside. He can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Holiday. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Curry with a wide open look. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Portis. Here's Connaughton. Can't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Double team on Holiday. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
That's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Over in the corner, Poole. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Poole's got 5.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Back to Poole. Down is Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
Warriors trail by 4. Iguodala outside. And then Iguodala with the top.
Well, a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala sleeve. Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. It makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Personal foul.
Here's Golden State now. Payton drives in. Thompson outside. Good on the triple. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
And we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. That's tipped. It's taken away by Payton. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. With stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's DiVincenzo. And again, unable to change momentum here. Payton left side. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson. He's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Clay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots to knock them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Warriors lead by 11. And Curry, here we go. And it's good for 2.